Once upon a time, in a tranquil village, lived a wise old monk named Master Li. His presence was as calming as the still waters of the river that flowed beside the temple. People from near and far sought his guidance, not just for the profound teachings he offered, but for the serenity that seemed to radiate from him. One of the most cherished pieces of wisdom he shared was a simple yet profound phrase: "This too will pass." One day, a young man named Chen arrived at the temple. His face was itched with despair. He had recently lost his job and was overwhelmed by the burdens of life. His family had been supportive but offered little practical help, and Chen felt as though he was drowning in a sea of problems. He approached Master Li, hoping that the monk's wisdom might offer him a way out of his misery. Master Li listened attentively to Chen's lament. After the young man had finished, Master Li said, "Chen, I will give you a task that will help you understand the nature of your suffering." Intrigued and eager to find relief, Chen agreed without hesitation. Master Li handed Chen a small ornate box and instructed him to take it to the village market. Master Li said, "Inside this box is a precious gem. I want you to sell it and use the proceeds to buy something that will bring you joy. But remember, you must return here within a week, regardless of what happens." Chen took the box and went to the market. As he walked, he marveled at the craftsmanship of the box and the gem it contained. When he finally reached the market, he found a buyer who offered a generous sum. With the money in hand, Chen purchased a beautiful silk robe and other luxuries, things he had always wanted but could never afford. For a while, Chen felt elated. The new robe made him feel important and happy. But soon he noticed a change. The silk robe, which had often felt like a symbol of success, began to lose its charm. It became less impressive as he wore it day after day, and the joy it brought began to fade. As Chen prepared to return to the temple, he found himself feeling unsettled. His happiness had been fleeting, and he was beginning to understand that the robe, like his previous troubles, was not a permanent source of joy. When he arrived back at the temple, Master Li welcomed him warmly. Master Li asked, "Did you find happiness with your purchase?" Chen nodded with mixed expression and added, "It was not just as lasting as I hoped. The robe is now just a garment, and the joy it gave me has diminished." Master Li smiled gently. "This is the lesson, Chen. Everything in life, whether it is joy or sorrow, is temporary. The happiness you found in the robe and the sadness you felt when you lost your job are both transient. Just as the robe no longer brings you the same happiness, your troubles will also fade with time. This too will pass." Chen pondered Master Li's words. He realized that he had been clinging to both his pleasures and his sorrows, hoping that they would define his state of being. But life was ever changing, and each moment, whether good or bad, was simply passing through. With this newfound understanding, Chen felt a profound shift within him. He no longer saw his troubles as permanent or his joys as everlasting. Instead, he embraced the idea that everything was a part of a constant flow, a cycle of experiences that came and went. This acceptance brought him a deep sense of peace. As the seasons changed and the village continued its rhythm, Chen carried Master Li's wisdom with him. He approached life with a balanced perspective, cherishing moments of happiness without clinging to them, and facing challenges with the understanding that they too would pass. Through this lens, Jane found a quiet strength and contentment, realizing that the true essence of life lay in the acceptance of its impermanence. Master Lee's simple phrase, "This too will pass," had transformed Jane's understanding of life, teaching him that the essence of wisdom is found in recognizing the transient nature of all things. Thank you so much for joining Buddha Sunshine. May you too realize the impermanence of your emotions, whether good or bad, and always stay blessed.